Okay, welcome back. So you may not have noticed, but there was one small thing about the game. Let's play from start. So if you click start, it will automatically, even if the user doesn't transition, go to the right lane. So what we'd really like is that, okay, if the user doesn't switch the lane, it should crash because they're in the wrong lane. So we're going to specify a custom slideshow. If you're wondering how I'm transitioning from this slide, simply pressing the escape button on the keyboard. So we'd like to head to the slideshow tab, and where it says custom show, click on custom slideshow, create custom slideshow. And we're just going to look for an option that says add, or you should be seeing plus. I'm going to call this street racer game slideshow. So we're creating a custom slideshow. It has a name, and here are slides. So we have 7 slides. Slide number 7 is our end, our game over. Slide number 6 is our crash. Slide number 2, 3, 4, 5, you're already familiar. So what do we expect? We expect it to actually start with slide 1. So our game should start there. When it starts there, it will move to slide number 2. But if the user doesn't, or if the player doesn't actually switch a lane, then we expect them to crash, which is slide number 6, and then it should head to the game over screen, which is slide number 7. So because slide number 7 doesn't automatically transition or move, it will actually seem that the game is over. So we're going to do that for slide number 3. Same thing. So if they don't switch lanes, they should crash, and then game over. Slide number 4, doing the same. And for slide number 5, doing the same. And so our game will work because even on slide number 2, 3, 4, and 5, we actually specify the actions for each arrow to go to a specific slide, not the next slide. That's why it was important to actually specify the slides by their numbers. So let's click on OK and test this out. So start show. Okay. Before we do that, I'd like that whenever the game ends, I have the opportunity to actually play again. So I'm going to head to the first slide. I'm going to copy this shape. I'm right clicking on the shape, clicking copy. Head to the last slide where I have game over. Just going to click paste. And here it is. Change it to play again. Change the size so as to not cover the game over. And so on the last slide, I can play again. Again, heading to the insert tab, run action, hyperlink to not the first slide, but yeah, let's do it to the first slide. Oops. So ensure that you selected the shape. And we just like to head back. Okay, let's test this out. So let's choose custom slideshow and test our custom slideshow. So here we're playing, nothing moves, click on start. If we touch nothing, choose, we don't switch a lane, this should happen. And then I can click play again, and here we are start. switching lanes on slide 4. Did not switch a lane. 2 seconds later, we crashed. And there you have it. Congratulations. You just built a game in PowerPoint. It's really nice, really simple. Oops. And to finish up, you can simply hide the numbers, remove the numbers. Okay, I'm really losing. You can simply hide the numbers. So this is 5, delete that, and 4, delete that, and 3, let's delete that, and 2. And so, although you made the game, let's test that out. Start. So now we can no longer see what slides we're on. This makes it seem like some endless game. Okay. So the final finishing touch is to ensure that our custom slideshow is being used. Because if we simply play from start, what will happen is that it will transition with the default. So we'd like to use our custom slideshow. So again, on the slideshow tab, let's click on setup slideshow, and we're going to look for the option that says custom slideshow, and we can choose our custom slideshow and click OK. And so when we click play from start, it should give us our custom slideshow. Congrats! We just built a game in PowerPoint, and well, I'm having some fun.